an all-new View. We couldn't wait till the 14th, so we're spreading the love with a special edition of The View we call My Early Valentine. Guy Day Friday guest co-host Rick Springfield's weighing in on hot topics and serenading the co-hosts with a classic. Then, Mario Cantone's revealing the surprising person who officiated his wedding. Introducing you to his husband, who's telling you if Mario's any calmer at home. Then, an expert mixologist is showing you how to turn a cocktail into a love potion with Valentine's Day drinks that'll get you in the mood. And a concierge to the stars is showing you the perfect marriage.
Points already.
Yeah, that's right. Hello. Welcome to a special edition of The View. We like to call this edition My Early Valentine. Joining us as special guest co-host for Guy Day Friday, please welcome Rick Springfield. See, you can't move this chair. It was a good effort, but nothing moved.
The audience are like, my chair.
Gentlemen, the real gentlemen do exist. Thank you.
So, speaking of gentlemen, look at them, yeah. Valentine's Day is actually next Thursday, the 14th, and people have very different reactions to the holiday. What do you all think about it, as if I didn't know?
Are you guys doing a Valentine's? What do you
You know, I think it's great, but it's a lot of pressure because I'm used to just getting a gift card. But Sal is into like these, you know, very specific things that he does for me.
He likes thoughtful gifts.
He's very into thoughtful gifts, and so it's a lot of pressure trying to figure out what would he like, something that's away from the norm. And I don't. I haven't.
What would he want?
You know what he wants.
Okay,
I don't give him enough of it.
No, that happens only on birthdays. I'm sorry, Valentine's Day is...
We get very romantic. I wear my special Spanx that night. Watch a romantic movie, fall asleep about 10 minutes into it.
What kind of Spanx? Lace Spanx?
Lace Spanx.
I forget that it's like about the couples, though, don't you? Like, because you know this, for school, you have all the little Valentine's cards, and they're like writing their names, and it takes forever when they're 5, and they're filling them up for all their friends.
That was the last time Valentine's Day was fun for me. When you got candy, yeah. For most guys I know, it's just... I forget about it. It's pressure, and I just forget about it. It's not an issue. And I just, you know, like...
How does your wife feel about that, when you forget about it?
She's not happy.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Which is where the pressure comes from.
So why not just give in to it? And
I do. I bring flowers, and it's like, oh, that's nice, thank you, you know. But like, you know, here's a couple of tickets to Haiti. It'd be, you know, oh, okay, Valentine's Day.
What was your best Valentine's Day gift to your wife?
When we started dating is when it was meaningful, you know, like, here's a reason to, you know, score points. Yeah. I got her a cactus.
You got her cactus?
A cactus from Ralph's, about that big, yeah.
And what did that mean?
I am going to be trouble. Here.
That was clever.
It meant, you know, it was something cute and small and different, and she got that.
So it kind of meant it's going to be a prickly road ahead if you choose to stay in here.
So I'm going to be trouble, and were you trouble?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Now listen, just personally.
What do you mean, hell yeah?
Hell yeah. You know you were trouble. I know you were trouble. Please, honey. You know.
He told us he was trouble.
Yes, he did. But listen, Valentine's Day is nice. I think it's a very nice holiday. I think it's a BS holiday, but it's very nice. I want, if I was in a relationship, I don't want it on the day everybody else is getting it. Give me something on the day when I look in the mirror and go, why the hell am I looking like this bad? Yeah. I want you to come over and go, you know what? You've looked worse. You know? That's when I want it. You know what I mean? You know, March, April, May. I think romance happens
not on
any day. You know, it doesn't. So it might happen on that day, but romance should come just sporadically and wonderfully.
I'm learning something. That's actually a great point. Is that and that's a great point to say, because the Valentine's Day is, okay, now, turn it on now. Make it happen now, whether you want it or not. But the greatest moments are when they're feeling bad, and you come up and you hug them, and you go...
And the same for the man.
Table, right?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Are we complaining that there's one guaranteed day we're going to get something special?
I'm not complaining. I'm saying it's very nice, but I think you deserve more. I think men and no, it's a person holiday, because remember, men are involved in this too. Men get gifts, women get gifts. Yeah, you're supposed to get him something too.
I know, I got to get him something.
FYI.
But wait a minute, I feel for the guys right now, because they're screwed either way. Because if they remember, it's like, well, wait a minute, why just today? You know, and if they forget, we're like, how could you forget the most important day that marks our love for centuries to come? Right? They can.
My parents were married on Valentine's Day. That's the most meaningful thing.
Then y'all should have got married on Valentine's Day. How about this? One couple who has it all figured out are John and Ann Batar of Fairfield, Connecticut, who were officially recognized as the longest married couple in America. They're about to celebrate 81 years together. But, yeah, they don't think it's a big deal. Now, he's 101 and she's 97.
He doesn't look that happy.
Yes, he does.
All right. Maybe I'm reading something into it.
She looks just so
now he's
in love with her.
Aww.
81 years. What do you do after 81 years?
Well,
it's wonderful.
yes,
It's a great thing. Now, you've been married almost 30 years, which comes right after here. So, what's the secret, darling?
The secret is her. And my wife is an unbelievable person, the best person I've ever known, ever met. She is a rock and a spiritual person.
So why don't you get her a damn Valentine gift?
Screw Valentine's Day. I'll give her a Valentine's Day gift, baby. Don't you worry about that. No,
okay, I really have to black all of this out. We're going, but we're coming right back with more Hot Topics. Come back. Co-host Rick Springfield, who's joining us on a special edition of The View, My Early Valentine.
I was scared of being here.
Me too.
Yeah, I was scared of being here because you girls intimidate me.
Oh, come on.
Not true.
I was mentioning yesterday, I did a thing with Dave Grohl, and I was saying, I'm terrified.
Are you kidding? Do you still feel scared now?
No, you guys are great. Once I pushed in your chairs, I figured, okay, I'm cool.
You won us over with chivalry.
That's right.
It's true.
Now, you know, there was a woman who wrote to an online advice column asking if she should intervene in her friend's messy divorce. No, stupid! What's the matter with you? He's not divorcing you. You not having sex with her. Leave yourself out of it.
Yeah, but what if it's your friend? What if it's not the divorce stage yet, but you know that someone's cheating on the other? What do you do then?
You know what?
Do you tell?
You gonna be somebody ends up losing out, because the thing about it, I think if somebody goes to you and says, this is what, and then you go to him, he says, no, she's lying, you got to make a decision.
Would you
going to get rid of him, you're going to get rid of her. I think the friend always is.
Wait a minute. You're telling me if your best friend didn't tell you that your husband was cheating on you, you would not be upset?
I think every woman goes, why didn't anybody tell me?
Yeah,
but at the end of the day,
then you
go,
turn on the girlfriend. Then you turn on the girlfriend. You get back into the sack with your husband, and then you're mad at the girlfriend.
The time that is really bad is when family tells you. When family tells you so. See, I always believe when family tells you something's up, you have to listen, because they're the people who are going to be there no matter what. Family always is there, whether you're pissed at them or not. They will still come to your house.
So your friend should get your family member to tell you that.
Yeah, tell
maybe.
your sister.
Yeah.
They throw an intervention into your marriage, is what they do. And they take
you know, you can't do it.
I would try to get. I'm sorry, Rick.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You're an expert.
I am an expert.
Yes, exactly.
Because I've done it, and it's a no-win situation, and I would stay right out of it and let them work it out. It's like, you know, you see a woman smacking a kid in public, and your instant reaction is go, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But that causes more grief for the kid. Who's a stranger doing this?
Right.
You let the family work it out, and we all have our scars, and we all build our lives based on our scars.
There are other ways to do that. You can walk up to the woman who's hitting the kid and say, I know you're having a hard time. Do you need some help here?
Okay. Oh, yeah, y'all
Why are you
clapping.
in my
All right.
business?
Yeah.
You don't know that he spit on a little kid and I had to whack his behind.
I'm never that together when I see that happening. So
I knew somebody who thought that the boyfriend was cheating, and she took pictures and she sent them anonymously to the girlfriend. So when the girlfriend opened them up, she was like, "What?" And then you know what? And she was they never knew it was her.
That's a good way of doing it. I like that.
And I speak from personal experience here. You don't know what they could have worked out.
That's
because
true.
just because you have an affair doesn't mean the end of a relationship. Most divorces are based on financial issues anyway. You work out, if you have a long relationship, you go through stuff.
Yeah. So
Anyone who's been together.
If I see something, I might go, you know what, he's having an affair, but they might get back together.
Or she might know.
You can work it out.
Or how about the best thing is, what does my house look like?
Yeah.
What does my house look? Before you go tell anybody about their stuff,
right.
check your own house.
And those people that you were celebrating their hundredth and thousand, you don't know what they've been through, and they get to this point, and they're together at the end, and they go, "Thank God I'm with you, and I'm sorry for all the crap I've
I
caused."
want to know, would you want somebody to tell you?
No.
I would.
You say that until somebody tells you, and then you're pissed.
Tell me.
No.
But you know what? This might make it better. If you show someone this, it might ease the conversation. It's an adorable viral video we have to show you. It's a cute little baby who can sleep through anything except her favorite song. Take a look.
Reaction.
The sister was the star of that thing. He was having an allergic reaction to the song.
That's fantastic.
Sister was having a blast.
But Sherry, more on Valentine. Tell us.
Yes, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So visit retailmenot.com or download the Retail Me Not Coupons app to score savings on everything you love, from flowers to watches to electronics. And members of our studio audience today are getting a $100 gift card.
And we will be right back.
Valentine's Day love story. Mario Cantone finally walked down the aisle with his boyfriend, Jerry Dixon, after 20 years, which I consider taking things a little too fast. Please welcome Mario Cantone and his husband. That's right, Jerry Dixon.
Don't get up. You all look so lovely. Hello. Happy early Valentine's Day.
It's a new day.
It is a new day.
And you two, 21 years together. And how did you, I don't think I know you many years. 30 years I know you two?
Yeah.
How did you meet? I don't remember the story.
Some dark bar.
Some dark bar.
How did you meet? Was it love at first sight? Were you running towards each other in slow
You
motion?
didn't like Mario first, right?
No.
Yeah, you know, I saw him.
She didn't like me at first. How the hell does she know that?
Elizabeth, that's fair. That's
Isn't
fair
it?
because I saw Mario
more
on
than
Steam
fair.
Pipe Alley like 5 years
Which is a
before.
kid show I had.
I met him, and if you all ever saw Steam Pipe Alley, I was like, how can parents let their children watch
Well, we had
this?
games like Find Sammy Davis Jr.'s Eye in the Pie. We really did. So it was a very sick show.
I want to say this was a children's show.
Children's show.
This was a children's
We had the
show.
Mommy Dearest obstacle course. We did a lot of fun things
So
with
it
the
made me
children.
very afraid. So, yeah. But then, you know, once I saw what he really, you know, how he really
But then
is.
where did you meet? You saw him on TV
It
and
was,
then...
it was a piano bar.
Yeah, we're not going to say.
Oh, at
It was a
piano.
piano bar. It was a piano bar. It wasn't like a dark bar with slings and stuff. It was a piano bar.
Mario, we get you all the time, Mario, but Jerry, we want to know, is Mario like this at home, like nonstop on level 98.9 all the time?
It's none of anybody's business.
Wait, how many of you think Mario is like crazy at home?
I would think Mario's crazy.
I would think the opposite.
Oh, no, you lose Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
He is a dark, somber, sad clown at home. He bakes cookies and reads. That's what he does.
I bake cookies and I read. I'm a sad. I'm Pagliacci. I am.
So if there's not a camera on him, he's in a deep depression. Is that your point?
Exactly.
You know you're a comedian. You know one other person in the room is a crowd, so that's when he turns on.
Oh, God.
So I have a question.
Yes, darling.
What has been more difficult for the two of you?
What?
Being gay or being interracial?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you were black. You didn't tell me. My mother is rolling right now.
It would have to be
I was talking about you.
Yeah.
interracial because I actually married a racist.
Yes, he did.
Mario is constantly. He is constantly shoving Song of the South, the movie Song of the South. It's the greatest movie. It's like, no,
I
it's
like
not
Song of the
so much.
South. Well, we discussed this. It's of its time. Zippity doo zippity a. Bluebirds on my shoulder. It lifts me up. Okay.
But do you like Amos and Andy reruns?
No,
That's
I
what
don't.
we want to know.
No, I don't. But
He doesn't. I can tell you that. He does not.
No.
I know that.
So, Mario and Jerry, are we going to see kids in the future, 20 years?
No. We walked by a children's clothing shop the other day. What did the sign say?
It said, children are the greatest gift.
And I was like, no, they're not. No, we'd rather have a dinner at Per Se or a one-bedroom suite in Bora Bora over the
Cruise
ocean.
on the Queen Mary 2.
Oh, yeah, we do like things like we cruise on the Queen Mary, too. All the elderly people, and then, well, I've got a hover around and he's got a walker, so we're close. But, no, we
We started going to the opera since we turned now we're in our 50s.
I'm like, really, gay plus 50 equals opera. I don't know how it happened. It's like, what? All of a sudden, I'm addicted to the opera. It's so crazy. It
I
is
was
in
going
the
to say
genes.
that last week Jim Neighbors got married. Gomer Pyle, remember him? Gomer
Yes.
Pyle, after many years,
Yes, well,
he was 82 years old.
a good
His partner's name was Stan Cadwallander. Do you have any advice for them?
Well, no. Well, I mean, they don't need any of it. Look, that was of a different time. It was probably very scary for him. At least he came out before Liberace, but he came out, and I think that's really good.
I mean, but so there's certain government, certain states are allowing it
Yes.
kind of thing.
Well-
but what does that mean to you guys? I mean,
Well, look,
isn't love is love, and you are who you're.
Well, yeah. Well,
It's a fair question because, I mean, eventually we want to be able to say that we're married in every state.
look, we got, as soon as Cuomo said, gather round homo, I said, okay, let's do this.
Cuomo for the Cuomo, or Cuomo for the homo. That's nice.
Hi, Andrew Cuomo.
Mario, I would like to know, can you sum up your feelings about your relationship?
Well, girls, I'd like to do it in a song. Is that okay with you?
With simple, real With simple, real
This is Allison from Georgia.
Sexy Valentine's Day cocktails when The View returns on ABC.
This Valentine's Day, we're making sure you brew the perfect love potions to help celebrate. So here to show us some sexy Valentine's Day cocktails, please welcome executive wine editor from Food and Wine magazine, Ray Isle.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Good.
All
It's great
right.
to be here. So, yeah, we're going to do some fun cocktails for Valentine's Day. First one up, and this is for you, is the aphrodisiac margarita. You know, which is, you know, I can't guarantee what will result from this. First off, though,
Sal is gonna love this.
yeah.
Make it, baby.
So when you make a margarita, always you want to salt the rim of the glass. Easiest way is with a lime. With this margarita, we do a little salt and pepper. The pepper adds some heat, a little spice to it, which is nice. Yeah. And then what we've got is some passion fruit nectar in here. Passion fruit, because it's passionate, of course. Tequila, we're making a bunch here. Tequila.
Ooh, that's a lot of tequila.
Well, we're making several drinks. Why not? A little lime juice.
Yeah.
And the key thing here, pomegranate nectar, because pomegranates were the fruit of Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love.
Greek goddess,
so it's passionate, it's full of love, little sweet, simple syrup, and blood orange juice. And if you can't find blood orange juice, you can always use regular orange juice, but blood oranges are in season right now. And that little, wow.
Look at that.
Ice,
Put some
you know
more
what?
ice in there. Yeah,
We're just going to do it that way.
Yes, there you go.
It's Valentine's Day. Use your hands, you know.
Yes.
And then blend that up. And beautiful drink. It's a beautiful color as well. And, you know, I had some friends come in from Las Vegas to help me serve these to you.
friends? Who
Those would be the Chippendales.
Oh,
Can we have a hand? Yeah. All right. All right.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
You know, I think it adds a little to the drink somehow, I think. So,
Whoa, I like that pomegranate.
see, doesn't that drink taste good now?
Yeah. So
Aphrodisiac.
now this next drink, thank
Next
you,
drink,
sir.
next drink, I want to do something a little more classic. This is called
mine next?
Yes, yours
I mean,
is
the
next.
guy, the
yeah,
guy.
Yeah, we got another guy for you. We got a guy for you too, which is we're going to work on that. Yeah, we're going to work on that.
So let's do Joy's drink.
So the classic drink. This is a French 75, which is named for a 75mm cannon the French used in World War I because it is a powerful drink. It is some cognac. You can make it with gin, but I like to make it with cognac, a little simple syrup, and a little lemon juice. Very straightforward. And the key to this drink is it has champagne or sparkling wine in it, which you've got to have for Valentine's Day. I mean, what's Valentine's Day without some bubbles, right? So do a quick little shake and pour, and then top it with some sparkling wine. And I believe we could bring out the next drink with our next Chippendale
French
here.
75 for
French
Joy.
75.
Sherry, did you like your drink, by the way? You like yours?
Wow, how do you like it, Joy?
That is powerful. You guys, you're really letting yourselves go, and it's embarrassing.
This is a powerful drink. It's like, you know,
Now, we got Whoopi and Rick over here.
And, you know, and not everybody loves cocktails. Some people don't drink. Some people's husbands or wives don't drink, and some people just don't want cocktails. They want beer or wine. But we made a great mocktail, which is a cocktail with no alcohol in it. And this is called an almond fennel cooler, and it's an almond syrup called orgeat, which is you can get at supermarkets. It's French. A little fennel syrup, which is simply
Fennel.
yeah, fennel.
It's good for the digestive
It's
system.
great for the digestive system. The other thing about fennel is that it is a classic breath freshener, which Valentine's Day, you know, not a bad thing to have fresh breath.
All right.
I know. And then a little club soda, sparkling. And
The DUI officer thanks you.
yeah, this one you can drink. You know, you can drink a gallon of it and still drive. This is for Rick and for Whoopi.
Yes.
Little fennel frond, and there it is. And to bring out the next drink. All right. Yeah. You know, I don't understand.
Come on.
I don't understand why they didn't have me take my shirt off. But, you know, what can I do?
Now, we got Elizabeth has celiac. So
Yes,
what
she
can
does.
you make for
You can
Elizabeth?
actually make
Something gluten-free.
absolutely.
That's right.
You can make gluten-free cocktails. The easiest way is to use tequila or mezcal because they're made from agave, which is not, you know, no grain in it.
All right.
So what we've got here
What's
is
this called?
The Famous and Naked.
Famous and naked.
You know, which is another good
yeah.
Valentine's Day thing. So a little mezcal, a little smokier version of tequila, basically. A little bit of chartreuse. Yeah. A little yellow chartreuse, which is a French herbal liqueur, a little Aperol, which is an Italian aperitif, very herbal and sweet, and a little lime juice, and a little ice, already in the shaker. Shake it up. Now, this is totally gluten-free.
Okay,
it is definitely not alcohol-free.
So this is like a serious drink.
It's a serious drink. But it's also a beautiful drink.
Okay, thank you. I like it.
All right, bring this
And
out.
on with the next drink.
Come on.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate
It's a zinger.
So you got to, where are my dollar bills? Damn it. This is a drink for all of us.
Drink for everybody. This is a dessert drink. You got to have something sweet at the end of Valentine's Day, but like a little coffee to wake you up because you don't want to fall asleep at the end of the night. Am I right? So
I sense trouble.
yeah, this is
Women with alcohol and half-naked men. I don't know.
What could happen possibly?
All right, so
This is coffee plus a little bit of honey.
Yeah.
And then about 1.5 ounces of bourbon.
Okay.
An ounce and a half of bourbon. And then what we do is we top it with a little bit of whipped cream that's been mixed with Amaro, which is an Italian sweet dessert. Digestif.
That looks nice.
Bring out the glass. We made it for everybody here. Little nutmeg on top. Someone is wearing the drink.
Take it off. Come on. Take it off. Just take it off. Take it off. Look at God.
I knew this was going to happen.
All right, look at that.
This is, of course, one way you can serve it.
Yes, we want to thank Ray Isle. Take it off. And to the Chippendale dancers who you can see nightly in Las Vegas at the Rio All Suite Hotel and Casino. We'll be right back. Where are my dollar bills?
If you're having trouble coming up with some really good Valentine's Day gifts, we got you covered because here was some Valentine's Day gifts with a twist. Please welcome celebrity concierge and my very, very dear pal, Michael Fazio. What you got going on over here?
Well, you know, hey, listen, Valentine's Day, we want to kind of not go to that 50 Shades hot and heavy. Like, let's keep it light and breezy. So let's start with some twists on chocolate, right?
Yes.
Printing edible pictures on chocolate is not new, but this is the newest, hippest version. This is called Cocograph, and it's new and hip because these are Instagrams on chocolate. So it's kind of like pop culture, Instagram craze meets artisanal gourmet chocolate craze. They're really cool. You can even link them to your Twitter account.
Really?
So while the lawyers are fighting about who owns the rights to your Instagram, you just like eat them.
So
right?
yeah, I can eat my wife.
Eat.
Yes, you
Totally.
can. Yes.
Completely.
Just like you
But
eat
you know
your
what?
wife.
So boxes of candy is great, but this is a box of beans. I love this. Box of beans basically is a customizable box of jelly bean art. So it's really cool what they've done. They've made shapes like hearts and X's and O's. You can even do like a self-portrait or a Liechtenstein piece. It's very
nice.
like, nostalgic tech dot matrix. I love it. Box of beans.
Box of beans.
All right, so listen, art. Art is a popular Valentine's Day gift. This is called couples key date wall art. And what it is basically a bunch of numbers that you see, but, big artists. Joseph LaPiana is a very famous artist who uses mathematical equations in his art. So this is something that's similar to that. These are dates that are important to a couple. And in the fine print, you see why they're important. So, like, this is Joy's. 1982, the first time I saw him naked. That's a sweet, memorable gift. And then jumping just, 21 years later to 2013, first time he saw me naked. So these are important dates to memorialize. It's very fun. Couples key wall art. It's from Red Envelope, which is definitely a go-to. These are.
This is great, Rick, for you and your wife. You guys
would
got
be.
a lot of dates.
Mine would be about 10 feet tall.
Do you ever buy lingerie for her?
No.
No, I buy for
you
myself.
don't.
All right, well here's the twist. Here's the twist. Good fitting lingerie. These are from a company called True & Co. And what I love about them is they have this really cool website where you go and fill out a questionnaire.
Okay.
You talk a little bit about the girls, and they've turned that into an algorithm. Your answers generate basically
More algorithms?
or boobarithms. These are where they basically decide for you what shape lingerie and what size is going to be best. They send you a box with 5 pieces in it. You try on everything, keep what you want, send back what you don't. Shipping is all
Try
free.
the one before you give them to your wife?
Hey, now there's a twist.
Now, do they come in the big girl sizes?
They come in every size, and they're really good
happened
stuff
to
too.
straight size?
I don't buy a lot of ladies' lingerie, but what I'm told is that these are the great, like these are like, you know, high style shop.
They're way too small.
Listen, we're going to talk about jewelry. Now, this is good.
I have this.
I
got
think
this
I
as a
stole
gift.
this idea from seeing it on you.
Yes.
This is from Beth Macri Designs, and what I love about this is it's a twist on the typical kind of like, here's your initials or I heart you. These are, from the surface, it looks kind of like a chandelier pendant, but when you look at it from this angle, you actually see the hidden message.
Oh.
Yeah. All right? So these are great. These are $125.
This for Christmas.
They're beautiful.
They're fantastic.
See, I love you.
Okay, I said light and breezy, right?
Yes.
People like to send photos of themselves, but you know, ever since the Consumer Electronics Show, we know that 3D printing is all the craze. Well, this is my idea on something kind of crazy and fun, and you know, you get a little joke. These are bobbleheads.
Is this Whoopi in a
That's
bikini?
Joy, the mermaid.
Is this? Can hear you.
Sherry. Sherry is definitely
She's a fix-it.
the sexy mechanic.
Can I just tell you, can you see a difference in the color? I'm just saying, I love this company. They just have to work on...
This is made from a 3D print of your face. And then they adjust it a little bit. Yeah.
I love it. This is so cute.
It's at headbobble.com. They're very fun.
My face is the right color.
Yeah, the body is a little paler.
They made you light-skinned in it.
Okay, let's be honest now. A lot of people wait until the very last minute and kind of completely forget to do something.
Right.
So e-cards have always been the solution.
Right.
And there are the go-tos, the jib-jabs, and all that's great. But this just launched 2 months ago. It was started by a group of women, so you know it works. And I love this because it's called Snap Cuts. This is like how you get in touch with your inner movie maker.
Okay.
And it's a catalog of old movie clips. There we go. It's a catalog of old movie clips. It's very easy. You go on their site. It's free, did I mention? You drag and drop these clips. So it's kind of like texting where everything is just abbreviated.
Right.
These are little like 3-second clips from old movies that you assemble into a little Valentine's message, and you can even upload your own video into it. And I just happened to try it, and we have a sample if everybody would like to see.
Oh, awesome.
She's got a whole lot of meat up under that skirt of hers.
Happy Valentine's Day. Will we be making whoopee?
Happy with your hand in mine.
Cute. They're kind of camp. Really cute idea, right?
I love that.
All right.
I love that. My goodness. You know, we want to thank our friend Michael Fazio. For more information on any of these products, you can log on to our website. And members of our studio audience are going home with these products. All of them. We'll be right back.
Next, Guy Day Friday co-host Rick Springfield strapping on his guitar to serenade you with one of his classic hits.
Springfield, but we wouldn't let him leave without a song. So take a little time to enjoy the view. But first, here to perform his classic Jesse's Girl, Give It Up for Rick Springfield.
Hope I remember this. Jessie is a friend. Yeah, no, it's been a good friend of mine. But lately something changed. It ain't hard to define. Jessie's got himself a girl. And she's watching him with those eyes. And she's loving him with that body, I just know it. And he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl.
that I had Jesse's girl. I like girls singing this line.
Where can I find a woman like that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play along with the charade. There doesn't seem to be a reason to change. You know, I feel so dirty when they start talking cute. I want to tell her that I love her, but the point is probably moot. Cause she's watching him with those eyes, and she's loving him with that body, I just know it. And he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know, I wish that I had
Jesse, yes, girl.
Tell me, where can I find a woman like that? Like Jesse's girl. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Tell me,
Where can I find a woman like that?
where can I find a woman like that? Fritz! And I'm looking in the mirror all the time, wondering what she'd